Okay, ACE interaction. Right, quickly we'll break down this video into 3 parts. First one is your settings. Next comes the actual tutorial with your keybinds. And then lastly, before I end this video, I'll show you what you can do with the interaction menu, how you can actually interact with the world around you. Right, so first off, settings. You have to be playing as a character for this to happen. So once you're at this stage, go ahead and press escape. Navigate your way to options, add-on options. Now once you're in add-on options, you'll be presented with this screen. So you have this drop-down box here. Now go ahead and scroll down, navigate to interaction menu. I think I just passed it, I guess, is it? Yeah, here we go. So interaction menu. The first option that you want to look out for is this one, do action when releasing menu key. Now I have it enabled. It's up to you to play around with this option to see if you want to use it. Alright, then go ahead and scroll on a little bit more. Show gestures on interaction menu. You can have this. Play around with this again. The whole point of this setting is just to how should I put this? It's for you to experiment with what you want, and then you find a perfect fit for how you want to use the interaction menu. Okay, so lastly for this one is that under interaction menu and interaction menu self, once again, same thing. Go ahead and play around with all this. These are my settings. If you want to follow this, it's fine. There is, how should I put this? If you will mess with all of this, right? There isn't a difference between what you have if you mess with it and what I have right now. So yeah, go ahead and play around with it. So once you're done with this, go ahead and press OK. I'm going to press cancel just in case I change something by accident, right? Now, the actual keybinds itself. 2 set of keybinds, really easy, okay? If you did not change anything, if it's still at the default key binding, then it will be these 2 sets. First set will be simply your Windows key, alright? Right now, this is for external interaction, meaning that things like dragging something else or grabbing some other things. You'll see in a couple of seconds time. Right, so this is external. Your Windows key only is for external interaction. Then you have your next set, which is left control and then Windows key, which is self interaction. Now, one thing about this is that some people have told me that they can't really remember what to use, like, you know, in a firefight and all that, you panic and then things goes to shits. So one thing I always tell them, well, I used to, is that, so you have 2 sets, right? There is only 2 sets of keybind, which is Windows and then left control plus Windows. Now, if you were to do your self interaction, think of it this way. You have control over yourself. You are controlling over yourself or something along that line. Now, with that said, the whole control over yourself phrase, right? Which one of the 2 which one of the 2 set of keybinds has the word control in it? Well, it is the one with self interaction. So, you know, it's kind of something to make you remember or something. Come up with something that you how should I put this? Come up with something that can help you remember what keybinds to use. All right, in a panic situation. Now we move on to some small demonstration. This is a really small fraction of what ACE has and how you can interact with your surrounding with this interaction menu. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into this, get into this vehicle here. Alright. So take a look at the top left of this screen. Now you have this vehicle which is like what, slightly less than half of its fuels left. I'm not going to get out. Now this is a fuel drum of sorts, alright? So if I want to interact with anything externally other than myself, what do? Windows key, right? Go ahead and hit the Windows key, hold it down, then you will see this this little dot which says interactions, alright? So hover over it. Okay, this is earlier when you were doing the look and feel stuff, it might look really different from you, but generally the words is the same, it's exactly the same. So the only option I have for this fuel drum is to refuel something, right? So I'm going to hover over this refuel, icon, and then now it will prompt you with 3 other options in this case, either to check fuel, check the counter itself, or take the nozzle. Now my objective right now is to take the nozzle and then to refill that Humvee behind me, right? So once I'm over it, if you enable the do action while after releasing menu key or something like that, so if you have that enabled, what you simply do is just to let go your Windows key, and then it will take the fuel nozzle. Okay, now you have the fuel nozzle in hand. Alright. Say right now you have a couple of there's 2 what do you call this? Instructions that you will see slightly below the middle, to either connect the fuel nozzle or to release the fuel nozzle from your hand. Right. Okay, so once this prompt is once this prompt appears, it doesn't matter which part of the vehicle you are at. It will, how should I say? It will actually connect the fuel nozzle by itself. In this case via left click, which I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to do it, and then yep. So your fuel nozzle is here, well, possibly wherever I pointed. Okay. Then again, externally you can see all of this stuff, right? So now I'm going to give you a little quick look at how you can use your self interaction, right? So self interaction, you have control over yourself, like I've mentioned earlier. So left control, and then hold left control and hold Windows key. Now you have this radial menu. In my case, it's a radial menu that appears here. Well, sort of a radial menu, I guess. So you have things like medical menu. You can patch yourself if you get injured, stuff like that. And then you have a couple of gestures if you want to check air temperature, team management, equipment. So I'm going to put in my earplugs. So like what we did with the fuel nozzle. Once I've selected what I want, and then I'm just going to release the key to actually confirm my selection. Right? In this case, I'm going to put earplugs in, and then once I release, fuel is completed. So yeah, around this area where you see the fuel completed, the right side, take a look at the after I release the key for my earplugs. Earplugs is in. All right. Same thing. Say for example, you are in a firefight and you are doing this Call of Duty style reload. Sorry, I have no idea what it's called, but I'm just going to call it Call of Duty style reload. Okay. So like, it's just to spray a couple of rounds and then reload again. I'm gonna do it one more time, I guess. So a couple of rounds and then reload. Right now, the cool thing is that you can actually repack your magazine. So same thing, left control, hold left control and Windows, then repack magazine. So I only have a 60 rounder right now in my bag and my vest and my bag. I'm gonna hover over it. I have confirmed my selection. I'm gonna let go the keys and then it starts repacking. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. There's a lot of things to talk about in ACE, and it's gonna defeat my purpose if I'm gonna talk about the whole entirety of ACE. What I'm gonna do is to actually leave the link to this ACE wiki at the bottom in the description. Then alongside with important keybinds, which is the 2 set of keybinds that you're gonna use. Yeah, that's pretty much it though, really. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys learned something. And then if you if you're starting out learning things like specific aspect of the game, do let me know, and then see if I can help you out whatever I can, man. Alright, so with that, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!